Double-sided LP show. 2 new albums, 2 old. Add that shit up, it equals 4. Let us out, my people cold. You got a mouse out, eat a cold. Why aren't we allowed to even go? I'm gon' pay the fee or toll. Whatever it takes to see us all.
We're doing a lot. Yeah, nothing.
Can we get the intro going? Double-sided LP show.
Double-sided LP show. 2 old albums, 2 old.
Dude. Part 2.
I think they call those episodes.
Episode 2.
But I don't know.
How many times you gotta do something for it to become a habit? Like 21 days or something?
Well, we don't do it every day, so that mean it'll never become a habit. How many hours you gotta put into something before you perfect it?
I believe it's like 10,000.
We're almost there.
Or no,
it's
it's like 20,000 maybe.
We had a phone call. I knew it.
Bro, there's gonna be an awesome intermission here. This is notes to the editor. Put up a splash screen that said Michael had to take a phone call, but don't make it too long. Because audience retention and stuff, they're here for the music, not Michael on the phone. You know what I mean?
I'm back from my phone call.
Welcome back from your phone call, gang.
Thanks, man. So I just sold the show to Google.
How much?
$20. They said that was more than we were worth.
Can I get like 5 of that?
Nah, man. I need it. Nah, man. I need every bit.
Fuck.
Yeah. They even bought my likeness, so I'm not allowed to show my face in public anymore.
Not even your persona? Like your actual face?
No, my actual face. They got that. I get to keep the pumpkin guy. They said they didn't like his design.
Slavery or something, bro.
Well, it's like how John Cena can't use his name. Right? He's not allowed to use it unless he pays WWE. But he's like a happy slave, remember? Because he's like cool with it.
Yeah, we're cutting this out, right?
No, the slave bit's good, I think.
Double-sided LP show. I forgot like the format. Like how did we introduce the albums?
Well, I think it was just like, well, we talked about your chair, right? And then we were like, new, old. That's what we did.
Yeah, I know that, but like, what's
we
the
introduce
transition? Yeah.
Oh. Well, you did like a really fake one last time, I remember. You pretended it was natural to some extent.
Right. So what you been listening to, gang?
Yeah, see this. This is what we do. This is what we're gonna do every time. We're gonna. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Well, this week, as I announced last week, I've been listening to.
We did.
I've been listening to I've been listening to 4 records. Those 4 records are MSPAINT's No Separation, Ovrkast, period, While the Iron is Hot, Creed's My Own Prison, and MJ Lenderman's Manning Fireworks. Have you heard any of those? Have you happened to have listened to any of those ever?
You know what? I have. I've heard all 4, actually. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I did my homework.
Wow. Now that's just... Who could have seen that one coming? What are the chances we've listened to the same 4 things in the last week?
Yeah.
What are the chances that the viewer or listener did, huh? 0, because ain't nobody out there?
Yeah. This is worse than an echo chamber, bro. No one's replying.
Yeah. Well, with that, I guess that means we could talk about MSPAINT's
Yes.
No Separation.
Maybe we should.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, on that note, this is an album I don't remember how I found. This may be one. I almost want to censor his name because I hate him. But I want to say I got this from that one guy, the bald evil guy on YouTube, who reviews music.
Sean Evans of Hot Ones?
No, I don't think he reviews music.
Hmm.
No, the other evil bald guy.
Nothing comes to mind.
I think they call him some sort of fruit, and not in like the
Lemon.
Anti-homosexual way.
Lemon.
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 different one, bigger, larger fruit. I think he wears flannels pretty frequently.
Nothing.
I think his wife left him.
Okay, that slims it down a little bit.
I think I could be wrong. I believe this was on Fantano's list of like great bodies of work to have come out this year or something like that. I think I got it from a list. I don't know what list, but a list. And I liked the album cover. So I was like, all right, I'll check it out. And I was like very blown away by this record. I think it's actually very cool. As we mentioned last week, I'm a big synth guy. I like synths.
Right.
And this album is synth punk rock, which I'd never heard that before.
Yeah, I'd say so.
This is synth punk rock, which, you know, I know you're definitely a bigger what's the word, purveyor of the punk scene.
Connoisseur.
I like punk, don't get me wrong, but like as far as areas of rock go, it's definitely not my strength. I definitely don't know the deep cuts, which I think these guys would be considered a deep cut. So I guess I'm getting there now. I don't think these guys are super huge by any means. They only have like 3 albums.
Definitely not huge.
No, this ain't like, you know, like they show the lesser than sign on on Spotify, I don't think, but where, you know, it'll be like less than 100 listeners monthly. Like I don't think we're that deep cut, but I do think this is a little deeper.
They got like 60K.
Yeah, so they're all right. I think they just went on a European tour, and that's what this record was a result of. For the little bits of research I did when I found it.
Must be fucking nice, man.
Yeah, dude. You know how sick that must be? I do find it weird because I think they're from like some lame state, man.
From Arkansas.
Is that where they're from?
Nah, I was just lying.
They're from
just lying on my ass.
from Denver, Colorado? Oh man, and Maine.
Are they really?
I don't know. Their record label is. I don't know if they are. No, they're from Mississippi, I think. But they're signed to Colorado.
I was ready for the Colorado.
Yeah, it was gonna be very funny if they were from Colorado, but I think it's just their label. But yeah, my understanding, they went on a European tour, and like this was like the almost. I don't even think this is a full album. I think this is technically considered an EP, and this is like their like, we just got back. Here's a little something before something bigger comes, I assume. Like I said, I didn't do like a whole lot of research. I just read a little bit.
I love the short and sweet.
It is very short.
This is going to be a recurring theme with the show. I love a short and sweet.
Yeah, this is what, 15 minutes?
I don't know.
Total?
It's short.
It's 5 songs.
Yeah, 15 minutes, 45 seconds.
Yeah. Not long. Which, to be fair, I prefer a little thicker on an album.
It could be padded out, but
yeah,
there's no skips, you know?
No, this is a tight little EP.
I think that's what they were going for, and they definitely hit that.
Yes. The longest song I think is the final song, which is 3 minutes and 46 seconds.
Yeah.
It's a synth punk record, so it's like you get the themes of punk, but like the coolness of synth. So it really rocked with me. It struck 2 chords I like a whole lot, and it's like very comparable to my favorite rap producer of all time, LP. He's big on cyberpunky synths, very futuristic sounding, with sort of these, obviously he's in the rap scene, but more punk lyrics. There's like a rock version of LP to me, so it spoke to me on a very deep level.
Yeah.
I liked it a whole lot.
Let me just say, coming from someone who's, I mean, I'd like to consider myself tapped in when it comes to like post-punk and punk rock and stuff. It's really interesting to see groups like this coming out that are so obviously inspired by Turnstile, which themselves, only blew up in the last couple of years. But I've been a Turnstile fan for a while now, and I don't know. It's very interesting to see how influential their 2021 album Glow On has been for like post-punk, synthy, really like art punk. I don't know how else to describe it, but just like still angry, but a bit more avant-garde in their expression, But
that's interesting.
like crazy, because I don't know. I listened to this album, and then I listened to it again, and then I listened to it again. And on the third playthrough, I just let it autoplay, and it was like Jeff Rosenstock, Turnstile, and that's exactly where I would categorize it. It was a good listen. I liked it a lot.
It's interesting because obviously I'm not as tapped in, so like I don't really know Turnstile. I've heard of them. I think from you may have mentioned them.
They got an album out this year.
Yeah, that we did talk about them then. I remember that. But I've never listened to them. So when I heard this, I heard Rage Against the Machine, which is obviously that's a way more mainstream punk band. So that's that's why I know them. I was like, this guy's singing like he wants to be. What's that guy's name? Zach De La Roca. I was like, this guy wants to be Zach De La Roca, which is cool. The synths add such a unique sound on top of it. It doesn't sound like they're just a Rage Against the Machine ripoff band or nothing. That would be a disservice to them to say anything like that. But like his vocal styling to me read very similar to Zach De La Roca. Does the lead singer of is Turnstile's vocal inflections like that?
No, I mean sometimes.
Like the very punchy
range,
talking.
Yeah, punchy. Not like it's like talk shouting.
I
don't know. So I can see the comparison there, but yeah.
So that's what I heard.
For the people at home, Glow On, the album by Turnstile, 2021, massively influential, and it's interesting to see people coming out that are very obviously influenced by works like that, and like people like Jeff Rosenstock and stuff. So some homework, I guess.
I did listen to that Jeff Rosenstock. You told me to listen to. Did it come out last year? The Hell Mode one?
That was actually 2023. It was like December 2023. Definitely not so much Hell Mode as like some earlier works that are a bit less.
Yeah, I haven't heard their earlier stuff.
Live percussion and guitar and more synthy and stuff.
Okay, that's interesting. It's funny that like we both had like immediate. These people are influenced by, but two different rows. I find that very interesting.
Different strokes.
Different strokes for different folks. Yeah.
Yeah. Different. Fucking. Long pause because you're gonna cut it out.
No.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Well, the entire field bits in, man. Forever. Ingrained in time.
No. I don't know. Anything more on this one?
Well, that's the issue with it. It's so short, it's kind of hard to find too much to talk about. Unless you want to just...
I mean, yeah, I think I probably spent more time talking about its influences than the album itself.
Yeah, like... It's a...
I think we were about to move on.
Already? We didn't even discuss any of the songs, really.
Okay. Well,
like,
let's fucking do that then.
There's like 5 of them. They're all less than 4 minutes long. Right? Those are 2 things to describe them with.
True.
I do feel like it being so short makes it hard to talk about. I mean, it's an awesome synth punk record. It's 15 minutes long. It's sick. It's amazing. Like it is there's not a single second of this I don't really, really like. It's just it's hard to justify anything else. I like the lyrics. I like the singing. I like the instruments. I don't know. It's just there's nothing really to completely latch onto due to the short length.
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredible album. I'd listen to it again. I'm going to listen to it again.
And listen, I brought
people at home should be listening to it.
I brought this one to the table. This is my choice for my new record. You know what I mean? Like I really like it. I brought it for a reason. I like it. It's just I do find it a little hard to talk to, other than the fact that I think it's really cool that as I've said many times, I'm a big synth guy. So to see synths incorporated into like a very, I wouldn't say punk is necessarily like it's the last genre I would guess they'd put synths in. Just because I feel like it's like when I imagine a punk band, they're like in a garage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A bunch of angry guys in a garage.
You got a favorite and a least favorite?
My favorite's probably Angel. You saw an Angel last night, doused in gasoline. And then my least favorite, it's a little tougher because I mean there's 5 songs to choose from. I like them all.
Yeah.
There's literally something to like about on every song. I don't know. I it's really a coin toss between the other 4.
Yeah.
I'd maybe give it to Surveillance.
Okay. I'm with you on that.
No, I think I'm gonna go No Separation. I'm gonna go title track.
Okay.
I think the title track might be the weakest. To me, at this very, very moment. My highlight on that is the part where he's like, I can't feel it now. The separation. And that's only like 10 seconds of it.
Yeah.
So since that doesn't last as long, that's the only reason. That's the only reason at this very moment it goes to that. But like, these are all 6 songs. So it's hard to pick it. And I don't think there's a bad track on here. It's not like last week when I brought, the Aesop Rock record. There's a track on there I like pretty objectively just don't like. You know what I mean? Like there's one where I'm like, yeah, that's an immediate, like I love this record. It's a 10 out of 10. I will listen to it. Like that Aesop Rock record, I will be listening to in 40 years if I'm alive, right? But that one's like I'm pretty clear cut on on a track that I was like, yeah, that's my least favorite. But with this one, if I'm listening to it in 40 years, I'll still be like, I don't really know what it's my least favorite. So at this moment, I'll give it to No Separation.
Okay.
And then for you?
I think for me, it's going to be Wildfire as the
That's your favorite?
Yeah. It's a bit more intense than the rest, which I appreciate. I don't know if there's much else of a reasoning behind it other than that. All these songs are solid. It's really short, so it's hard to pick and choose like that. But for me, Surveillance, I feel got a bit grating by the end. I don't know. Like I couldn't do the droning of the guitars for 3 minutes straight and not go a little crazy. But it's still a good song. But if I had to choose one, it's going to be that.
I didn't mind the droning. It came off as more hypnotic, and considering the theme of like dreams in it,
right?
I think it kind of fit. That's just me. I don't know. I mean, they're all sick. We said that already. Any least favorite is like a 9.9.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
I get it.
Like a 7.
Yeah. No, but I just mean like because it's not bad. There's not a bad song on here by any metric.
No.
Okay, well that'll bring us to your new pick, which is While the Iron is Hot by Ovrkast.
Sir.
I'll let you start it off, because I will say I do think you probably liked this more than I did. I didn't dislike it. I'll get that. I'll say that immediately. I didn't dislike it, but I do think you probably liked it more than I did.
Yeah. I mean, I like Ovrkast. I went into this expecting something good. Never listened to an album of his like cover to cover but just from Spotify autoplay or whatever else, like, I don't know. I've always appreciated his style quite a bit. And the day it came out, it entered the backlog and it stayed there for a while. But getting around to it, this record is killer. I don't know. Like, I'm a big jazz guy. I wouldn't go so far as to say it's jazz rap, but it's certainly like jazz influenced. Let me just say, with the first song is such a fucking like catfish. I got so fucking mad because I pressed play on Hot.
Yes.
And it immediately comes in swing, and it's got these like
the drum,
really fuzzy horns and so, like a hi-hat getting smacked. Fuck. No, if that was the entire album, it would be album of the year. No contest.
Not even close.
But it'll have to settle for like an honorary mention. I mean, it may be a less busy year. It'd be a lot higher up on the list, but hard to compare when you got like so fucking much going on. Still a killer record.
Even like jazz rap alone. I mean, there's been a whole lot of really good jazz rap albums.
I agree.
And I would definitely say I don't think this one is as good as some of those other jazz rap records. And this is a good album. I didn't dislike it. Yeah. It's good. I'll listen to it every once in a while. But I definitely don't see it, end of year ranking anything for me. Just personally, I will say one thing did kind of grate me on this album. About every 12 seconds, there's a siren. I always forget it's a producer's tag.
It's the Dilla siren.
Yeah.
J Dilla siren.
Yeah, it makes me kind of angry.
I'm a slut. I'm a slut for that exact sample.
Listen, I like it.
I love it.
It was used on a couple songs off of like Logic's College Park, and it does like set a very nostalgic feel. It's good for that. I like that siren. But I can only take it so many times. It's all over this one, man. It's just too much for me. I'm like, it almost makes it sound a bit repetitive. Because if that's like on every song, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's like if you use the same hook on every song. You're using one element over and over and over again. I get a little tired of it.
The sampling going on here, I adore. Like I understand where he's coming from with like the fucking siren. Biting Dilla like crazy on that, but also biting Dilla in good ways. Very, very heavily sampled record, but kind of with that, you can tell they've got a drum kit and they're playing all the percussion by hand. There's some offbeats, some funkiness going on with that. And then not most of them, but we got a lot of these that have like amazing horn samples. I can see the jazz influence. I don't know. The sample selection I think is killer. And like playing out the percussion by hand, and I could be wrong about this, I guess, but I had a solid feeling that's what they did, and you can tell. I don't know. I love shit like that.
Yeah, no, the production's good. I think I could be wrong. I think doesn't Ovrkast produce his stuff? Like he does his own?
He might.
I could be wrong.
I mean, I don't know.
I know for a fact.
Maybe I should do my homework.
He did some of the songs on here. I can't be certain he did them all. But I do think he produces his own records. And the production's good. The rapping's good. The sirens are annoying, but that's not the biggest downgrade of all time or nothing. That's just like
produced by Ovrkast.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I didn't know that. I don't know ball, apparently.
You don't know ball? Dude, you don't know nothing.
I don't know ball.
You don't know ball.
I don't know. I'd love to see like some sample breakdowns on this.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Just I don't know, it's fun. It's upbeat, jazzy.
It
The
is.
drums are killer.
Yeah.
What else can I say? You know.
No, it's got a very nice vibe all the way throughout. And I do like it's very like the cover is a great you know I can almost respect the cover whenever it gives you the feeling of the album. And this is a very blue cover with like hints of like that white, sort of that off
He's getting
white.
fucking murdered by a space laser.
Yeah, okay, listen, I don't mean technically on a visual, like, what's happening level it fits. I don't really completely know what's going on the cover, but I do feel like it encapsulates the feeling of the album. The colors do. The
Like
colors,
a mood ring.
yes. I think the color of your album is very important when considering the vibe of it. You know what I mean? And I think that that's when it captures it perfectly. Like the feeling of that blue is what this album is. It's very blue, and I like that a whole lot. It's very soft, but it's not soft in a way I dislike. I'm kind of a little bit tired of soft rap.
Yeah.
It's sort of been
overdone.
It is. I think so. I get the appeal to it. I kind of want. I'm my biggest complaint right now in rap and what people like in rap is I don't want to call it like the vocal styling not caring.
Yeah,
I think I'd prefer to call it. I'd prefer to call it nonchalant rap.
Yeah.
But whenever they're like very lazy and they're not, you can tell like when they're at the mic, they're not moving their mouth much to enunciate. And not because and obviously I'm not like those 2016 guys who are like, they're all mumbling. Not that. I mean, like, it sounds like they don't care, really. Like, they're almost like they're trying to be too chill in their raps. I prefer someone who sounds like they're hungry, sounds like they care about the art form. And that's why I really like Mavi. Mavi's on one of these songs, and he's sort of in that area of rap where there's a lot of those vocal stylings where it's very, very lazy rap. It's very slow. And, like, I get it. There's an appeal for that. I think there's room for it. But he's in that area, and he's kind of clearing everyone he does a track with because he's bringing a real energy to it.
Let me just say, side beat. Mavi's on a fucking tear with these singles and these features.
Dude, listen, I remember I sent you his album last year, and you're like, it's okay. And I was like, what?
I didn't like Shadowbox very much.
Yeah? That's what I
like his older shit a lot. I love the other two. I love Let the Sun Talk. I love Laughing So Hard It Hurts.
But Shadowbox didn't do it for you?
No. But I'm hoping he puts an album out. It sure seems like a rollout.
This is a rollout, what he's doing. The Johns
he's killing it, man. He's fucking killing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that kind of brings me to my next point about While the Iron is Hot.
Mm-hmm.
The features are awesome. Like front to back, there are a lot of features on this album, and they are killer. They are all stars. I feel like the production really highlights the artist. There's some variability. And the beat selection, you can tell the feature came first, and then the beat came after. And I always love hearing shit like that.
Yeah, not to bring up LP again, but one reason I think his production works so well every time he produces for someone is that he makes an initial beat, and then they rap over it, and then he rebuilds a new beat under the rap. And that's like why I feel like it usually fits a lot. Like you listen to some Run the Jewels tracks or something. Like the way he'll build the beat around, Killer Mike's energy. It really enunciates it. And I do think that may have happened on here. It definitely feels like there was some building around that he would do at times for this. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, sick record. I do think he kind of, maybe because of the production theory we got going, I feel like he almost gets washed on every track there's a feature on.
I feel like that's on purpose.
It could be.
Hot take.
Mm-hmm. All right, listen, I got no problem. Listen, it's not like he did bad or nothing. But, like, Small Talk, Samara Sin, that the chick who just got on the freshman, XXL freshman list, right? Wasn't that her? Very cool. Very, very cool. I love her a lot. The little amounts I've heard.
All I know from
murders them.
All I know from the double XL is the guy in prison.
That was so funny. It was so funny. The cut from, I want to say it was like Ian right before that little white devil.
Warp. Yeah.
and then it popped on the guy in prison, and it was like, oh, all right. Was all right. Did it, like, was he signed to that when he was already in prison, or that like he's like been arrested in the passing month since they hit him up?
Double XL is fucking washed, man.
I will say, this year is the best they've had in a long time.
Yeah, since 2016, 2017.
Yes. Since literally like almost a decade now. They've had a terrible list. This year, a lot of really good rappers. Samara Sin's on there. Laser Dim is on there.
Laser
Ian didn't need to be around.
Michael.
Yes. True. Ian's on there, but I guess they can't get it perfect or nothing. Kodak was on that one year, right? You know what I mean? What can you do?
Yeah.
There was another guy. Hold on one second. I want to remember who this is, because there was one guy I liked that I got really excited he was on there. Ray Vaughn's on it. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
We're killing the game right now. There one more. Oh, well, maybe I'm getting it mixed up with something. Yeah, I really like Laser Dim, Ray Vaughn, Samarison. Eam Triplin ain't that bad. I kind of like him. I don't know him too well, admittedly, but like it really is like kind of a pretty exciting lineup for once. Like, even the people I haven't heard of, because everyone else is like really good, I'm like, okay, well, maybe they got some cooking this year. So I'm excited. I may actually like watch it. I may check it out, which I don't think I've done ever. Even when like that one year, 2016 or 2017 was real big, I didn't really care about it that much. I remember people played it a bunch at school on their Chromebooks, but I was like, it's okay. Which obviously I was wrong there. It was apparently the best year ever, but that was just me. I didn't get it at the time, I suppose.
You live and you learn, gang.
Yeah. Anywho,
got a favorite on this, John? I got a favorite on this, John.
So I'm going first here because it's a toss up. There's a couple that are like in talks. Like Mauve Cast is almost there. Dog Days is almost there. Spike Lee's almost there. But I think I go to Small Talk, man. The Samarison feature.
That's fair.
It goes insane. It goes
not unreasonable to say that.
Crazy, man. And then as far as least favorite goes,
let's get contentious.
I might go Strange Ways, man, with Vince Staples.
Really?
Not a bad song. Not a bad song. And listen, I used to not like Vince Staples, but his album last year brought me over. I like him now. I think he's cool. He won me over last year, and even now, like I'm starting to like his older stuff, like before last year. I just that was the album that made me get it. I was like, oh, I get Vince Staples now. But no one does anything wrong on this track. It's just it brings me the least amount of, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm just like, it's okay.
About the sample is on that, because I really love the piano on Strange Ways.
I don't see it anywhere on here. I try to look on Genius. Usually on Genius you can tell who produced. Oh, bad news. Ovrkast didn't produce Strange Ways. Maybe that's what got me, dude. I was like, why isn't Ovrkast producing this? Unless his name is Silas Wilson. Some guy named Silas Wilson did it.
No idea.
Shout out Silas. No, it seems like Silas Wilson is a football player.
Might be.
From Colorado.
What?
All right, Dylan, what were your favorite and least favorite tracks, huh?
Well, that's easy, Michael.
That's easy. Not even
it's not easy.
Not even a contentious pick. All right.
No, favorite is actually it's pretty easy. I'm on Trek 4. I'm on.
Yeah, so that's also really
very very upbeat. Love it. The plug.
The
plug go hard.
The plug do go hard. That actually reminds me, I do have to bring up another. I do need to bring up another complaint about this album.
Come on.
Don't much care for the Minecraft anvil sound effect.
That only happened like a couple times.
Listen, it happened like 4 times. That's 4 more times than most albums need.
Well, it's like while the iron is hot, bro. He's
it.
Smithing. He's cooking.
I think that because I think he does it at the end of the first track, don't he?
Yeah.
I think it works there, and maybe even on the end, you could put it. But
not after that.
Not after that. The iron can only be so hot, right?
Well, he's smithing.
Yeah. But even when, like, Tony Stark was in the cave, build Iron Man, he only hit it like 3 times total.
Well, he was doing it wrong.
It's just, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't think Ovrkast is in a cave doing this.
With scraps?
So I just don't, I don't even think he has scraps. No, that just reminded me. It clicked. I remembered the smithing,
anyway,
and I had to get that off my chest. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest.
Imon's really fun. The beat kind of carries, honestly, but we got like 8 different layers of samples. I think that's fun as hell. Everything's really upbeat, super cool, super easy to listen, short.
Yeah, it's like 30 some minutes, ain't it?
I'm on.
Oh, I'm on specifically. I thought you meant the album in total, because I think that fits for the album in total. I think I prefer. I really like the production. It's short.
Maybe I'm just like a greedy fucking glutton, but I'd ride I'd ride that beat for like 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. It's like half of that. 216.
It's 216, yeah.
I respect it. Least favorite though? Honestly, Spike Lee.
Spike Lee. I like Spike Lee.
Yeah. It doesn't have much of what I love the rest of the album for. Yeah. It's not a beat.
It was a little more laid back.
Really,
it took a step back.
Yeah.
I think that's why I liked it, because I like little breaks. You know what I mean? Like, that's a little break in it.
Could have been an intermission, in my opinion. Could have been an intermission. That's my critique of Spike Lee.
I can see that, especially since isn't like half of it like a
phone
call or something?
Yeah.
That's fair. That's a fair critique.
But still a killer record.
Yeah, definitely worth checking out. I checked it out.
Wow. What else did we check out this week?
You know, I want you to introduce this next one. Honestly, it's my pick for old record.
Yep, Butt Rock Hall of Fame, certified neighbor in his garage music. Creed's My Own Prison, suggested by Michael Bright.
Yes, a debut record.
A debut
from 1997. And listen, I feel like you can feel this was made for $6,000 total.
You can tell.
I mean that in a good fashion. I think that I think there's so much more character in this than a lot of the bands they're compared to.
Oh yeah, no. Let me just say, like, I did not hate this by any stretch of the imagination. I did not hate this record at all. Didn't love it.
Yeah.
But I didn't hate it. You know?
Yeah.
We're broadening our horizons.
That's better. That's better than I really expected. I was really bracing for you to, despite me saying go into it just thinking it's a post-grunge album, which is what it is. It is considered a post-grunge album. I want, going in it like that, I think it's a lot different than going in being like, hey, this is a Creed album. Because I think it's a different Creed than probably what came after this. You know, I mean,
for sure. Yeah,
that happens a lot of the time. You know, you get a young couple of dudes doing a debut album, and then it's like, oh, now we have a bunch of money, blah 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 blah, and success. Because I mean, you know how many albums Creed has sold?
No. Why would I know that?
They're the 9th best-selling act in the 2000s.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. They've
There's a lot
sold
of
more than
motherfuckers-
Nickelback, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of motherfuckers moving in the 2000s.
Yeah. Like, they were huge. But I do think that they, I don't know if they split up, but they definitely stopped making music after, like, not too long. So I do think that's, like, why they're not as remembered. You know what I mean? Because I was like, it was pre-real internet, pre-everyone being on the internet 20 hours a day. So, but I mean, they were explosive. They were huge. They had 3 albums sell over 5 million records. You know what I mean? That's like this. I mean, like it's saying right here. It's that's the equivalent of a band getting 8 to 10 billion Spotify streams.
Right.
But they just sort of, people didn't really listen to it anymore. I don't know. It's just it's very interesting that they didn't have that lasting impact that a lot of bands do, especially bands that big. You know, I mean, that's like weirdly like if like in 5 years we like forgot about Ariana Grande. It's like, well, she's kind of like one of the biggest pop stars in the world at the moment. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to imagine that like people wouldn't really be talking about her in 5 years. Even if I heard their last album wasn't all that. It's still like she's kind of huge.
I wouldn't know.
What's funny, I actually think they came back recently, like as a band, because like one of their songs started doing big on TikTok.
Creed?
Yeah, Creed.
Oh.
I think like one of their like
Oh, me now.
I don't know what song, but I do think they came back recently because yeah, and after an 11-year hiatus, Creed reunited in 2023 and are doing tours throughout 2024 and 2025. So yeah, they like came back, I believe, because of TikTok. One Last Breath, which is okay. It's a fine song. Whatever. Now, last year I started listening to the song, not the album, the song "My Own Prison." First off, it's kind of like a joke because it's kind of like, it's a dad rock song, which I like dad rock. I'm a dad rock believer, but it was sort of like jokey that I was listening to, and then I listened and I was like, man, it's like a really good track. And then like not too long ago, I was like, man, I'll go listen to this album, and I was like, wow, that's a really good album. Or I thought, anyway. Maybe this is just a little more up my alley. I really actually genuinely like this album. It's not the best rock album of all time or anything like that, but it's like a pretty solid grungy or post-grunge debut, I think. I think if I heard this, if it came out like today, I'd be like, "Oh, dude, this is like a really cool debut. I can't wait to see what comes out next." And then I would see the album cover for Human Clay.
Put it on screen.
And I'd go, "Oh,
Put it on screen."
That's kind of weird." And then the tree one would come after that, I think, and I'd go, "Oh, Weathered." I'd go, "Oh, I'm gonna be sick." But one thing that really gets me on this album is like it's definitely a little almost edgy. There's like what's the hook on one of these? Hold on. It was like, was it Sister? It's like, please stop raping. Did you did that do it for you? Did you pick up on that? Yes, the song Unforgiven, on the bridge, no more raping innocence. No more raping innocence. No more raping innocence. No more raping innocence. Step inside the light and see the fear of God burn inside of me. The gold was put to flame, to kill, to burn, to mold its purity. I was like, these guys are angry, man. What's going on here? This is aggressive. I just didn't realize that. I didn't realize it'd be like so brutal. But there's another line. I think in America, Like, it's like only in America we're slaves to be free. Only in America we kill the unborn to make ends meet. Only in America sexuality is democracy. It's like these guys are like, they're like talking. They're out here talking. I didn't expect them to come out here talking. I thought it was going to be like, I don't know, a little more chill. Like, My Own Prison's like a sad song, but I thought that was going to be like the outlier. Like, I didn't realize that the entire album was going to be kind of like jacked up, like having a bad time. But I guess you look at the cover and that's sort of what you're expecting going in. It's a shirtless guy, terrified, huddled in a corner of a like a dirty barn or something. Perhaps even a prison of his own making. I just didn't expect them to come out here talking, you know? Like, I mean, they're out here trying to really say something, you know what I mean?
One thing I guess is it's very Christian.
It is. I think
It is a very biblical album.
I think that I don't think they're technically like a Christian band. Like, obviously they're not making anything of worship music, but there's a lot of bands that are, you know, have Christian members, but they're not necessarily Christian music. I don't know if this actually is one of those bands. I think only the lead singer's a Christian. I don't think the other members were. I think there was.
Yeah,
I read. They
weren't very subtle about it.
Well, they were actually. I think the band members were worried. They wanted to not release "My Own Prison" the song because they were worried it was too religious. And they didn't want to come off as like a Christian band, but the lead singer was like, "No, it's just like a theme, you know," which I agree with.
I don't know. It's pretty in your face.
Really?
I mean, that's all I could think about.
Oh, I don't know. That's definitely not what I picked up on, but I don't know. I guess that doesn't bother me as much because you're like a godless heathen and all.
Doesn't fucking like bother me either.
You said it made you sick.
Okay.
That's what you just said. It made you sick to your stomach as a Satanist, as a devil worshiper. That's what you just said.
Are we done talking about fucking Queen?
No, we're not, because you haven't told me, and also I haven't said what my favorite and least favorite songs are, buddy.
Okay.
I want to hear yours first. I'm interested.
Probably pretty basic.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I assume it's basic. My Own Prison is probably my favorite cut.
Yeah. It's a title track for a reason.
It's a longer one. I guess this entire album songs are fucking long on this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're very. It's like surprisingly at times it's very
variable,
drone-y. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that kind of lends into length, usually.
Anyway, In America is definitely my least favorite.
Really?
A little fucking on the nose.
Oh, it's super on the nose. That's kind of why I liked it. I kind of liked it.
I don't know. He didn't really have much to say. That's my biggest thing. I love political shit, you know?
Yeah.
If you got something to say, but he was just kind of...
Yeah, well, to be fair, you got to consider, this is 97. I really think that, like, in the area he was in, this is actually, like, probably saying a lot. Like, now I think we're definitely in a stage where we're looking for a little more nuance. But I think for the time, it may have actually been, like... You know, I mean, obviously, I'd say the average person probably believes that, you know, the division in America is palpable, right? But back then, I don't know if that was necessarily what it was on everyone's mind. That may have been like a bold take.
Everyone was thinking about Clinton getting top dome.
Yeah, and he was like... Actually,
no, that was like 98.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite right, but, you know, there's a general vibe.
I know what's happening in the Oval Office. It just vibes.
Yeah.
At that point.
No, I actually quite liked In America. Not my favorite or my least favorite, but definitely not. I would say it's definitely not higher on the list than it is lower. I quite liked In America. In America, I love it. Oh, dude, I love this album. Actually, I kind of like it a lot. Not like a favorite of all time or nothing. but I actually do quite like it.
Right.
I mean, My Own Prison's the best. Like, it's not even close. I think that's a genuinely, like, a rockin' record. It's sick. It has such a good energy to it. The hook is awesome. I love it. I love that song. Like I've thought about it. I've always thought about one day, like way down the line, maybe, like doing like a cover album.
Uh-huh.
I just think it'd be fun. You know what I mean? If I could get if I could get like a quote unquote band together to do like a cover album, that would be a song I'd pick. Like there's like a soft track list in my head, and that one is on there. All right, and then, like that is one that's consistently. It's a thought that My Own Prison would be on there. I love singing that song. I play it in my car all the time. I'll like if it comes on like random on like a playlist or on my liked songs, I should say. Like I'll go back and I'll play it again. And there's very few songs where I'll do that. Usually the one time's good enough. But My Own Prison, I gotta hear it again. It's just I love that song. My least favorite is probably What's This Life For? That's probably the one that I'm like, give or take.
It's not unreasonable to say that.
It's not unreasonable to say that. It's I don't know. It's just fine, I guess. I feel like it's not as tough as the other records. A little softer, a little floatier. I think I prefer like the grunge guitars that are on most of the rest of the record. That's just me. It's either between that or Sister. Those two tracks next to each other. Not huge on those. But I think What's This Life For is the one that takes the cake on it. I think I'm just like, it's whatever. It's right before that it's right before One, which I really like. So I think it's a great end. I love this record, man. Honestly, like at first I kind of suggested as a joke, and then listening to it a bunch this week in preparation, I was like, man, I genuinely really rock with this album.
You're a freak.
Like Rick, I don't know, I get it. Listen, I'm a dad rock believer. All right. That's just me. And you know what that brings us to? That brings us to your elderly pick, which is our first cop out, I'd say, old pick.
Yeah.
Considering it came out, I believe, 10 months ago.
No.
It says, it might not. Oh, September 6th, I think, 2024.
September 6th, 2024. That's 1, 2, 3, 15. Hold on. Wait.
It's like a your way to figure this out. You could just like.
Dude, that was only 1, 2.
How many months away are we?
9. It was 9 months.
That's
Almost
worse.
10. Oh man.
Yeah, 9 or 10 months ago this came out. All right. So kind of a cop out.
We're fucked.
I'm gonna. Hey, this is editor Michael coming in. We forgot to introduce the album. It's MJ Lenderman's Manning Fireworks. We forgot to say it. I'm sorry. So I'm coming in. Look, it's I'm not this is editor. I'm editing right now. I'll even give you a little behind the scenes. It's 12:19 a.m. This is gonna go out in 12 hours. I'm inebriated and tired. As an elderly pick, dog. I'll let you take the reins on this for a little bit because you like this record a whole lot.
I sure do.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, as a matter of fact, had I have given it, a genuine listen in the big 2-4,
Mm-hmm.
it probably would have ended up on some sort of list. But I did not. I did not do that. I did not listen to it in 2024, which I regret deeply.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a sucker for like folk indie sort of like, what was it, slacker rock?
Yes, slacker rock,
Like,
according to Google.
like sleazebag shit,
Yeah, safe sleazy type jams.
I wouldn't go that far. That's a pejorative that I'm not willing to broach.
Okay, but you know, slacker,
like-
slacker rock, loser.
This is like denim and a white tee,
Mhm.
you know, and cowboy boots, but you'd never like worked on a farm.
Yeah, this is a poser core, is I think what you're thinking.
Poser core, yeah. Anyway,
Mhm.
I don't know. For me at least, I know you'll get to it, but
Mhm.
reoccurring theme for me is gonna be shorter tracks. I think I'm just a sucker for it,
Yeah.
but just I don't know. Fucking cover to cover is just it's such an earworm. I love it. Just like it's digging in me, you know.
I definitely
You
know
know.
what I know the words coming out of your mouth. Like I can agree with that for sure.
what is
You're
that?
speaking the English language,
That
and I won't argue with that.
I mean, there's not like a particular element I can really point to be honest, but like loser voice, pretty lax percussion, and like a bluegrass guitar.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's nostalgic almost. I grew up as a fucking hick, like a real hick,
Yeah,
and I don't know. It tickles
It
something
tickles.
in my brain.
tickles your fancy. And you know what, man? All the power to you. I want you to enjoy this because I don't crave anything to be bad ever. I think that's a negative way to look at life. You know, I don't think you should crave mediocrity for others. You know what I mean? Like
No.
I don't want to look down at people just because I find something to be lesser than or anything like that. Other than like, there's a few examples. Like if Playboy Cardi's your goat, like we need to have a conversation. We need to sit down. But like, you know, you liking this, you know, it's just like whatever. That doesn't bother me. I want you to enjoy it. I don't find this to be anti-art or anything, you know, morally objection. You know, I have no moral objections against this album. I just hate it.
I was
Like-
waiting for that.
Like I hated it. I listened to it last year, but I must have not like been, or maybe I just blocked it out because it was like a traumatic memory. But like I don't really remember hating it this much. But like I genuinely, it was a struggle to get through. I gave it 2 listens. It was a little easier the second time, I'll admit, but maybe it's just because I'd already tortured through it. But the first time I listened to it, like this throughout this week, dude, I'm not joking. I was angry. I was so mad that I was listening to it.
No.
Every word that came out of this guy's mouth made me angry.
You know,
It was just like, it was nothing. It was
Let's
nothing.
let's let the people at home decide.
No, listen, I want people at home to listen to it and then go, oh, I like that. I don't want them to have the experience I did. I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy. I wanted to stick screwdrivers in my ears, man. It was so nothing. He was saying nothing the entire time, and I didn't like it. I enjoy like loser, like one of my favorite shows growing up, regular show, Loser Core. You know, it's 2 losers. I love Kevin Smith movies. That's all just like losers. I like that kind of stuff, but like in this context, I don't know. It didn't work. It didn't feel self-aware. Maybe that's where it gets me. Is that
It's
it almost-
absolutely Have you seen any of the music videos?
No, I didn't see any of the music videos.
It's so self-aware. Maybe you
Well,
can
I
throw
guess
something up.
yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
I usually play music videos in the background.
He's fucking eating his own cake, bro.
Okay, well that's good. I'm happy they know what they're doing, but like as a listener, as a listening experience, I just like it made me so mad. And I wish I enjoyed it. There's never a time where I go into something hoping to not enjoy it, like I said. But like I will, if I get to go my whole life without hearing this again, it'll be a good life lived.
That's just so crazy, bro.
And I apologize. I wanted to enjoy it. I don't want to be negative. I don't like it. I don't like being negative. It's
You know
it's
what?
easy.
This is-
It's easy to be negative.
It is.
So that's why I like to be
And
positive, but I can't
Being a
do it. Here.
lover, it takes effort sometimes.
Remember my catchphrase?
Mm-hmm.
My catchphrase was "I love the world." I can't love this isn't in line with me. And it's just I wish it was.
For me,
I wish I could help it.
is in the same boat as the Gordy Grape from last year. In that it is so plastic, it is so fake, it is a story, it
That
is
worked
a
for
facade.
me though. So I don't know what the difference is here.
Maybe I well, obviously it's just the delivery.
I guess it's that.
But they're twin stories in my opinion. It's like the Plastic Man,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
performative malecore.
Yeah, maybe it's like, it's between the two. I don't know, man. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take this album. I will say this.
I love it.
I will say this. On a positive note, I did enjoy most of like the instrumentals fairly well. I think that this is what I think country music should have became. Mainstream country music, I should say.
Yeah.
I think because obviously this has country roots, blah 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 blah. This is. I mean, I'd go as far to say this is a soft country album, but
And that's what did it for me.
this is what mainstream country music should have become, rather than what it is today. And even though I didn't enjoy it, I do think that that's what should have happened. I think that we live in a better world if this is what country music's face was, rather than Luke Combs or something of that nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No red solo cup.
No red solo cup.
I fill you up.
No, like that is just that's a nothing core that like genuinely is like morally reprehensible. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is like nothing burger, but like I don't know. At least there's like artistic value to it. I just didn't like it. That's just me. I can't help it. I tried to enjoy it,
We'll say that.
and maybe if I listened to 100 more times, I'd enjoy it. But as is, God, I couldn't stand it. I mean, like, I'm not joking. The first time I listened to it this week, I was furious. Like, I was like, the last time I had been that angry was when I listened to Playboi Carti's music. Like,
That's such an insane comparison to me.
and no, they are not alike at all. But I just mean like the raw visceral emotions I was feeling were close to how I felt.
I
then.
don't know where that's coming from.
I don't either.
man.
Like, I understand it's not bad music. Like, it is not objectively bad or anything like that. Like, Playboi Carti's music is an objectively bad album. But, like, this was just, like, not for me. But I guess it was so
That's
egregiously not for me that it made me angry.
That's less fair.
I was furious, man. Whenever we talked about it last week, what I envisioned happening, how I envisioned it going was you being angry about Creed, which I was going to say. I was going to be like,
I
oh,
gave
that's
you
unfair.
an olive branch, you motherfucker.
I know, and you came and I was hoping for the scenario that came out where you're like, oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't expect to be the one who got like blindsided. Like, I didn't expect to be the one this week coming in real negative.
And neither did I.
But it's just I couldn't help it. And listen, it is like I could suggest this to someone if I think they'd like it. Like, it's not like I would hide it away because I hate it or anything like that. It's just very obviously, I guess, isn't for me. And what can you do about that?
Yeah.
Not much you can do. I got nothing against MJ Lenderman or his bandmates that are from his other band or whatever, but
to have an ear to the ground is to play, like to have a concert in my hometown. MJ Lenderman played twice, I want to say.
Yeah.
Sold out immediately, and it was so upsetting. Some other examples of that: Slaughter Beach Dogs, Snail Mail, and Outliers. Soldier Boy came to my town recently. He sold out as well, but I think
Was the crowd?
kinda-
Did the crowd hold 20 people?
It's like a 2,000 person venue.
Jesus, man, 2,000 people
There-
paid
there's
to
a-
go watch Soulja Boy.
Well, it's a college town, so you gotta expect the crowd.
No,
There are people, it was all
listen.
no one was there because they like Soulja Boy.
Okay, that I can get.
But like, I don't know. There are few artists that come here, and the ones who do sell out immediately. And for me at least, like, not a vibrant music scene here, but I feel like a lot of people got their nose to the ground, their ear to the ground, whatever that analogy
They're
is.
tapped in.
People are tapped in here, and
it upsets you because you want to be the only guy tapped in, so you get to go to the shows.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gate.
I don't buy tickets day one.
You're a dirty gatekeeper, bro.
I'm a filthy fucking gatekeeper.
All right. Well, what's a favorite and a least favorite from here, huh?
I'll do you one better.
Okay.
Favorite song on the album, You Don't Know the Shape I'm In.
Okay.
Soft-spoken vocals, no live percussion on this one, if I'm remembering correctly. It's all like a drum machine, which, in my opinion, usually takes away from it, but it's very stripped down, which I like a lot. And then, like, halfway through the song, the clarinet comes in and it's just singing beautifully. And I adore that, with just some like loser whimpering into the microphone. I don't know. Goes good for me. And then number 2, I'm probably giving to Wristwatch for the exact opposite reason, I would say. More upbeat MJ Lenderman, and this is a detriment to you, but just singing fucking nonsense. And I don't know, something about it just tickles my fancy.
Yeah.
And then the only sincere song I would say in the album, She's Leaving You, is just a fucking ballad. I love it. And then you got the female vocalist like on the second track.
I will say
right underneath. Awesome.
That one's not my favorite, but that is definitely my second favorite, because it was like the only one that doesn't make me completely furious is She's Leaving You. I actually don't completely hate that song. Like if we were on a
my
call.
least favorite.
No, did you say that's your least favorite?
No. My least favorite.
No. Like that's not my favorite. Like I'll tell you what my favorite is in a second. But that is my second favorite.
Yeah.
I did not hate
was
She's
like the
Leaving You.
cherry on top.
Yes. I agree.
Least favorite though, Bark at the Moon. It's about 8 minutes too long. And nothing becomes of it, despite being 10 minutes long. It's just fucking it's nothing burger.
Okay.
It's like when you're like, I don't know, like the old YouTube meta, the 10-minute YouTube meta. Where you got like the 2-minute long outro.
Yeah.
But that's like the entire song, in my opinion.
Okay.
And that's me. That's me on that one.
Well, this is gonna be history right here. My favorite's Bark at the Moon.
Really?
It is. Now, to be fair, it has the advantage. He sings for about 2 minutes of it, and then it's 8 minutes without that guy.
So that really is your
problem.
problem.
I think so. I can't stand MJ Lenderman, I guess. Or at least, I don't know, his style. I can't stand his style. Yeah. But like I actually really liked the guitar throughout the rest of it. I think I'm kind of starting to get into like it's not noise. I don't know what to call it. Distorted like guitar droning for a long time. It specifically needs to be like a droning kind of guitar. I'm getting really into that. It's just that I don't know. It's starting to get to me. There's been a couple songs this year that I've really liked that have something of those lines. I think it's because I like Black Sabbath's first album. Like I think that's one of the best albums to ever be made. Is Black Sabbath's Black Sabbath, and that like the droning guitars on that are beautiful, beautiful work. But Yeah, Bark of the Moon is definitely my favorite. It is like it's a haven after getting through the rest. In all honesty.
That's so crazy to me.
But you know, I mean, that's just my opinion. And my least favorite is Rip Torn, because
Yeah,
the lyric that made me the angriest was the one about Travolta's bald head. I was like, this is cartoonishly stupid. I can't take it anymore.
not about the houseboat docked at the Himbo Dome.
That's not good either. But at least like that's got some like just a little more interesting. The direct pop culture reference I think takes away at times, and I think that's one that does it. Like there was that Lucy, I don't know how her name's pronounced. Lucy Dacus. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
She's like big in I'd say this kind of area of music. Maybe I'm wrong, but she had an album earlier this year, and there's a song on it where she starts talking about. I'll pull the lyrics because they make me angry. Genuinely, some of my least favorite lyrics this year. Here we go. This is how the song starts. This is the opener. This is what's supposed to get you to listen to the rest of the song. All right, verse 1. Natalie's explaining limerence between taking hits from a blunt high as a kite. That's fine. That's okay. This is where I lose it. While Rodney's playing GTA, I swear, why is he so good at this game?
Oh my god. Yeah,
It should be cause for concern. I'm just shoveling popcorn into my mouth so I don't say the things I'm thinking out loud. I actually kind of like the second half right there. Like the part where she's distracting herself and not saying anything. The GTA line is so bad. It reminds me of that lyric last year from Taylor Swift about like wanting to enjoy the olden days but without slavery. Like that,
Yeah.
it's just a similar vibe to me. It's like we're out of our league here. I don't know what we're talking about here. I feel like we're being pseudo deep. I don't like it. You know, that's just me. But the of Travolta's bald head, while it doesn't give me the Taylor Swift slavery line, it does give me the Rodney GTA line. It's just I feel like it's an improper pop culture reference, and honest to God, that alone is what brings this one up another level of hatred and makes On My Knees my least favorite track on the record. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. Go ahead and cancel me. That's just my opinion. And that brings us to the conclusion of the second ever double-sided LP show.
What an album times 4.
What an albums.
What an albums.
What an albums, man. Okay.
Hopefully the people at home listen.
Probably not.
To them.
They probably won't.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
What can you do?
All right.
Honestly, I need to give me a second. I haven't considered what I wanted to pick for my next week's talks abouts, you know? Hey, it's me, editor Michael again. This time it's 2 a.m. We forgot to introduce something again. The part at the end where we talk about what we're going to talk about next week. The two new albums, Too Old. A double-sided LP show. Thank you. That's what we're talking. Thank you. My new is going to be one open bracket on close bracket familiar Rubberneck. The artist is unfamiliar and the album is called Rubberneck. I could be mistaken. I think it's their debut. It came out not too long ago. Shit, never mind. This should come out 5 months ago? No, it came out 1 month ago. It is... According to Google, it is dance electronic. I would say it is... It definitely has those. But it is definitely... gay.
Yay.
Yeah. That's how I'd put it, honestly. And listen, I'm a big gay music fan. All right, there's a certain aesthetic that the internet gay music community has at times, and this falls under that, and I love it. I really like it. It is. Listen, I say that jokingly. I wouldn't. Genres I'd put it under more realistically would be like hyper noise pop, maybe.
Right.
Like we're. I get. Listen, if we come in next week and you're like, I don't mess with it, I get it. But this is genuinely, I don't know, I believe this to be a kind of a younger person. Yeah, this is their debut album. They're an 18-year-old kid, you know what I mean? We're not that much older, but like for this to be a debut with this like level of production is exciting. Like like if this is like gonna be the bottom rung of what their career is gonna have, then this is like a very, very exciting career that's gonna be coming up. Fantastic debut. Like indie debut, not like a studio album debut. This is, indie artist, blah 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 blah. Independent. Not indie, independent. You feel me? You know what I'm saying.
I smell what you're farting, bro.
You're smelling what I'm pooping?
Yeah.
Okay. You're eating it up off the ground, the scat?
Yes.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
And then what's your new pick, twin?
Well, my new John. It's gonna be something I picked up recently, actually, which I guess is kind of in line with the show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going for Hopium by Dana Stevens.
Okay. Hopium?
Yeah, Hopium.
Like copium, but happy.
But you're hoping, yeah.
By who?
Dana Stevens. And this came from myself trying to immerse myself in modern jazz, which is a blind spot for me.
We had this we didn't have it on the show, but we did have this conversation personally not too long ago about you wanting to get more into modern jazz.
I found it.
Mm-hmm.
I found
you
it.
found
man.
it here. It's here.
So
Dana Stevens got it for you.
No, this shit. I mean, this is one of the few I've gotten my fucking greasy ass fingers around thus far. But I ate that shit up like candy. It was, I don't know, a very good mellow jazz record from the year 2025, which is what I wanted.
Yeah, that's good. All right, I rock with that. I'm excited to hear it. And that means that brings us to my old pick, which will be R.A.P. Music by Killer Mike.
I don't know that guy.
This is obviously a way more mainstream pick, but this album in particular holds a special place in my heart because it is where my favorite rap duo of all time, Run the Jewels, originates from. Where LP met Killer Mike, I believe, at some sort of Adult Swim conference or something of that manner, and they made this album together, and they realized that they really rock with each other, and it led to make one of the greatest album duologies any rap duo has ever made.
Duologies?
Quadrology. 4 of them.
Dude, don't worry. 5's coming out this year.
Duology. I don't think so. I wish. But I hold reservations that we'll ever get another Run the Jewels album. I'd love it.
That's unfortunate.
Don't get me wrong. Listen, I would. It isn't like completely out of the question because I believe the only thing really preventing it is LP went on like a beat making break, pretty much. Like he's just not producing as frequently, from my understanding. And now they're also doing like tours, so it really like realistically, something could be coming out after they're done with all that. But there's definitely way worse places to land on than RTJ4. That is a beautiful finale if it's a finale. But regardless,
they're kind of washed.
Wrong. Eat my poo. I'm not falling for the bait. But regardless, what we're doing is we're going to the beginning, the birthplace of that duo, where it is a Killer Mike solo album, completely produced by LP. Okay.
Looking forward to it, gang.
Mm-hmm. Well, you didn't give me your second favorite or old one yet.
You didn't transition.
We didn't transition? I thought that would be the transition.
No.
I don't know. Hurry it up,
Okay.
dude. Whatever, I'm tired of talking to you. I'm done with you.
So I was torn. I knew I wanted to do something like old.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wanted to dip a bit more into the punk conversation.
Okay.
As we somewhat had with your pick, MS Paint.
Uh-huh. And Creed.
Kind of with that, I arrived at Pork Soda by Primus. You ever heard Pork Soda by Primus?
Fucker. Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
Have you?
Yeah. No, listen. I know it.
I love me some Primus.
Sick album cover.
You have thoughts?
I worry that we're going to have a repeat. No, listen, I've never listened to the album. But I do fear there's going to be a repeat of my MJ Lenderman rant.
You gotta open your mind.
Listen, I've said it. I don't want to go in and be negative at all. I hope to enjoy it. And I may. Because I've never listened to a full Primus project. Maybe they'll win me over through a project. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm worried.
Primus fucking sucks.
I'm worried, yeah.
Primus sucks ass.
And that's why I'm worried. But
you gotta appreciate.
Is this the one with I forget exactly what it's called, the race car driver one?
No, that's the other one.
Okay.
Sailing the Seas of Cheese.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then
Jerry was a race car driver.
Jerry was a race car driver. I know he was. I know he was. Okay. Yeah. I will say, such a cool album cover for Pork Soda. I really do like that cover. It's like the little claymation pig burping, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
Look, man, if you
hard.
heard of it and it's a contentious point, we just scrap it.
Don't scrap it. I want to listen. I've never heard it. I've never listened to the album. I just know of it. You know what I mean? That's a completely different conversation.
What are your
I've heard of a lot of albums.
Apprehensions then.
Well, I've heard Primus songs. That's where the apprehensions start. But
you ever heard of South Park, little bro?
Yeah, I know they did the intro. Listen, I'm gonna give it a chance. There's a different, songs are far different between just hearing a song and then hearing it within the context of an album. You know what I mean? It's two different scenarios. So, let's see. And listen, it's, if next week has a little bit of negativity to it, so be it.
That'll just be a recurring theme.
Well, I don't want it to be a recurring theme, but
we just sling shit at each other every week.
But to be fair, I did come out with Rubberneck and pick something that I don't 100% know if you'll love or not. Like, I picked MS Paint because I knew you'd rock with it. Or I felt like you'd rock with it. You know what I mean? Creed was a little jokey, but I genuinely did think it was far enough away from dad rock and close enough to grunge that maybe you'd be able to give it a shot. You know what I mean? So, this is really the first week of suggestions where I'm like, it's up in the air if you'll rock with it. So if you're giving me one that's up in the air with Primus, so be it. Nothing wrong with that. We'll just have to see what happens.
I suppose so. And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
that's the end of the Double-Sided LP show. Two new albums, too old. You have to say your catchphrase.
I forgot my
You
catchphrase.
forgot your catchphrase? It's week 2.
Forgot.
It was I guess we got some homework to do.
That's
That's so terrible. Mine's awesome. My catchphrase is awesome. Yours sucks, man.
What's yours?
Mine is I love the world.
You do love the world, don't you?
Yes. I love Primus,
Except
maybe
for
even.
MJ Lenderman.
No, MJ Lenderman.
In that world.
MJ Lenderman's got to go. We gotta send him to like space. But other than MJ Lenderman, I do love the world. And next week we'll have to see if that world includes Primus's pork soda.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
What about the they thems?
ladies and gentlemen, and NBs,
Uh-huh.
anything in between. I love
Okay.
you
What about
all.
anything outside, like even manlier or even
covered
womanlier? No, you did the in
that.
between. I'm talking about outside the bounds, like
I love everybody.
like I
love everybody.
like some guys like I'm double man. I'm two man.
I love everybody.
Okay. All right.
Good night, y'all.